Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa acquire the vet in the win after vet, you know, as I said to me, and some she share and for buye pan, cause where vet in since be able to about the properties are only and as an assets, you know. Ghana for any baby now, I started a casa, and my sister, latest person, another to me, Otafo MP Vincent Assafuah. Or say a year, Honorable a year, some Okudzeto Ablakwa. Owoni anaasɛ ne properties bi wɔ no ma so ɔka sɛ wɔde to dwa anhwɛ a ɔman mu ha no sei no yɛntumi nkɔ ha no sei ma ɔde nsɛm yi bɛto dwa no Ghanafoɔ no bebree na ayɛ shock de sɛ ɛnyɛ Okudzeto nana advocate anaasɛ na ɔkasa fa ɛyɛ aban government ho a government ɛyɛ appointees ɔmo properties anaasɛ ɔmo assets a ɔmo wɔ no na nsɛm yi a ɛyɛ Vincent Assafuah de to dwa yi it goes contrary to deɛ na Okudzeto Ablakwa ɛyɛ no. And some the Ghana for Capipa, Vincent Assafuah, some of the adults na. You never caught near Quakuti and some be Abba, the bar, the attraction, the Becca. The uncle Ninkuti, like KingDavid TV, so subscribe here, that's all said. Now I subscribe here, my head was it.
Trust his responses. The man was under oath. Anyway,
right.
Under oath means that Adebia Bakaobiano should be true.
And if you lie, it's perjury.
Exactly. But Otoa be a wutino. Now, do you trust in the responses?
No, a typical example. Also rented Airport Hills for 8 years. So from 2016. And I be at Airport Hills. Airport Hills, the least rent. 15,000.
Is that no cray?
Yes, no cray.
$15,000 a month.
Yes.
Nice. Female.
Sure, Airport Hills. The most bourgeois.
I'm okay.
The
that's
most
bourgeois salary.
Yeah. The most bourgeois place in Greater Accra.
Okay. See,
senior Anna. And trouble cause a D. Idea because a D Ghana front row. There's a policy at Airport Hills. Woman, when you know, when ask, I think it's a day we bow or something. A owner occupied.
Owner occupied.
Owner occupied.
And you rented?
No. Owner occupied.
Okay.
You should move about my who say, Adiano, Nigeria. Edina Dasso.
Ninia Banas Nere.
Well, sending your boy something a blocker. But what I say, a Jumana say any pan why ye. I am a woo till and only a questionable one. I will just 15,000. Did you Jumana also why I will just $15,000 each year every month? What do you do? So
he says he has a very industrious wife.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're calling to the bar which year?
But people have amount for sources of income, not necessarily.
That is why we have to say sorry to Madam Cecilia Dapa. 70 years old, the experience, the kind of work she's done, the kind of Juma Nikunuye, she cannot have $1 million, but Okudzeto Ablakwa can rent $15,000 a month. We are a state or we are a nation of hypocrites. And you should stop this. We are a nation of hypocrites. That's why we should say sorry to Madam Cecilia Dapa. Madam Cecilia Dapa cannot have $1 million, but Okudzeto Ablakwa can have $1 million. When you pose questions to him about his own credibility, an opportunity for him to save, or if you like, to maintain a supposed credibility cloud that he has built for himself, he feels to honor that he feels to let the Ghanaian people know Sampa. Why do you have to go and join business class that very day? That's what they call London. London is just 6 hours. Be a ono also would you too. So you're a social democrat. Why don't you join economy? Joining business class is not bad, but it is because of how why you're will come her. I don't think Busa was a question of the Papa.
Should he continue to be a member of the oral committee?
The oral committee in Ankasano, Ukoshe, what do you call it? Manifesto. and I'll see if I'll be able to pull it out. Ab initio, it was hinged on illegality. Because if you put it in your constitution, your manifesto say, given an opportunity, you will investigate. NDC manifesto na page 136 of the NDC manifesto. Fighting corruption, that is item number 611. Fighting corruption and ensuring transparent governance. The next NDC government will, 1, launch Operation Recover All Loot to investigate. Senior to investigate, to prosecute, and to recover proceeds of corruption. This is usurpation of the authority of state institutions like Yoko, CID, Ghana Police, and what have you. Oral, without any basis of space in our law, so you will investigate.
How come create doubts in the minds of the people? Na asambe to just say nsawa mukafa nipa nyina so masa agidatum so nkoye minister no na mugitum no so eyese bia muka say afa we na agidatum na afa we na agidatum na say mo the numbers no obi an say mo numbers na so bia numbers no, but you still unanimously approve the person and it mbasa.
So on the appointments committee, as far as some George in Okudzeto are concerned, and more especially Okudzeto,
yeah,
I can assure you it will never be consensus.
Okay.
It will never be consensus.
There's a minority, the minority is only more approve.
So, say a young Kwadwosheldon, it will not happen.
Okay.
But what I said, the committee will have to sit on it. Friday,
yeah,
because of the we are speaker, announcements was suspended for MPs by we could not see through.
Yeah.
Until from an airway, and maybe a report from the clerk.
Okay.
Of course, they will meet first. They will have a conclave. And we will make a points known.
How come you don't trust the clerk? Or yeah, they be
issues of principle.
Okay.
Into Enra, mene senior Dinkrebishia. Amanke is supposed to come and be part of the meeting. Mene senior Dinkrebishia we no. Na Manke inyamba now so we can have the meeting. And you have a meeting, no? Because na adieno ebeye in favor of senior Dinkrentino. So let's go ahead with the meeting. Okay. Ochina yabishia and ochina there's another meeting. Misanu senior Dinkrosi share. Also Mankeba. But we no meeting there. I say a bit benefit here called Vincent. I feel the same clerks who there be changing I and try man came and sign a meeting, no. Principles.
Okay.
So you leave us with a room to think that you are not being fair.
Okay.
Why is it that committee or ranking am I? Because you're a clerk, you report to the chairman and the ranking.
Yeah.
Now ranking in Yambai, then you swear a nominee in. When you see a meeting, caucus meeting, and you who TV say I can't do one. I'm say how? So I drew the attention of minority leader, and I'm not impressed. Sorry, quick to go and confirm. Say what is happening. How can the committee sit without ranking?
There's a saying, can you say in terms of proximity, mobile and what? Yes. Different places. Yeah,
I am rushing it through.
Come on,
when you and no time make us a kuku couldn't jaya can be jay. Ubina sheda and you so more intelligent. Now number new so you fight and make sure she best smuggle nipani through.
How about this suspension that by the Speaker of Parliament? What you are saying? All that right to do so.
Senior, if we are say invitation. Adam ni Eve Nyankopon eka kyerɛ mo sɛ aduaba bu ho ani kwan som do mo saka. Na so mo koye. Omo kwa na ne nipa wa asase so. At least that is what Genesis tells us. Na so Nyankopon nya abokyɛ ebusa Adam the ntia yes sir. Even when it was so clear that indeed aduaba no against the will of the Almighty God, they were still given an opportunity to be heard. That is the start point of fairness, law of equity, fairness, natural justice. Inherent in the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, Article 19, fair hearing. Always listen to the other side. Always give an opportunity to be heard. Nipa na obo no kwadu no also wotie no. Say nipa okokum nipa krampo na obi akokum nipa, so listen to the person.
In this case, committee SNK transfer committee name for me, and the speaker has to show leadership.
Absolutely. It show on one the statement no make here na or say in place of the privileges committee.
Yeah.
I bring before you a special committee as per order 5 of the standing orders. So I'm by privileges committee. Now your privileges committee no juma. Say the special committee is not the privileges committee. Allow them to work. Let them hear the other side. Say they be ni see.
Okay.
And see. Enya hunu di see ya na privileges committee no ama recommendation. She ade a yemra no. No Speaker of Parliament, you know, the only role that he has to play an announcement. He just to pronounce the recommendation, because privileges committee near recommendation we are and your committee no crampuna or decide you have just made a recommendation. That is the word that the law uses. Make a recommendation to plenary. The young parliamentarians no near better so near come once some yabobo. Say ampa, these people are supposed to be suspended. That's how come in the case of Kennedy Japan, Kennedy Japan was also brought to the report on. Yes. Kennedy Japan was brought before the committee. Whatever happened there, even the who's why way by a bit you. Now the recommendations about plenary. What about plenary we are? Plenary bobo we are. Okay, Mr. Speaker. What do you say? And just pronounce it on behalf of the Ghanaian people. So the Speaker of Parliament has no role as to so best suspend you be. In fact, order 130 of the standing orders now. Order 130 of the new standing orders of Parliament. And on the chair, in instances like this, even if say there has been a recommendation from a privileges committee, what kind of suspension? And I will say, the order says that at first instance, and I'm just trying to find it. Yes, I have it, so that I will read in verbatim. For you to know what it means here. So where a member is found to be in contempt of Parliament under Order 129, the member shall be suspended immediately from the House, and unless the House otherwise decides, or say immediately from the House, and unless the House otherwise decides, the suspension shall be on the first occasion for 4 sitting days. Unless the House, not the Speaker. So if there will be any variation of the 4 days, it is the House. But what I say, senior, it is the House. I say on first occasion, first occasion for 4 sitting days, on the second occasion for 8 days, and on the third or subsequent occasions for 12 sitting days. So the 2 weeks that the Speaker of Parliament said is alien to our laws. And even if there can be a variation of that, it will have to be done by the House, members of Parliament for Nibisha,
and not the Speaker.
The Speaker of Parliament. And you say, Saudi we see a dangerous precedent. Why you watching Bino?
Parliament.
Of course, it's in Hubert Seminary. Because at the time, akoda na so dey fan so pokuare akoda wako SS1 for or 14-15 years.
Yeah.
TSS2 or 15-16. The mind has not been so much formed.
Yeah.
To the extent that akoda no even a hearing. It will make any impact.
Yeah.
So I think about last week, some parents were agitating about an engagement that they had with WAEC.
Yeah.
Say WAEC for 80 and Kwadano making a mess of themselves, and they are even implicating others. So they don't even have the right compost mentors to be able to defend themselves. So you allow the parents to do so. It is a headmaster to Poku Arena say Nube Seminary. Now or Saki Akoda even without proper process, as it has been happening sometimes. Because headmaster not because Akro Akraboni Yinedi. That is what is happening in Parliament now. Watching Bino, Rebecca Chem saying Kwada, sorry, Nipa Ota form to Abama. 7 representatives in Parliament. No. Speaker of Parliament, a denial of representation in Parliament because he sees himself as a Speaker of Parliament. In Ghana, we practice constitutional supremacy and not parliamentary supremacy, and our speakership supremacy, and our executive supremacy, but constitutional supremacy. You cannot be seen to be approbating and reprobating the same constitution that gave you the authority for you to be a Speaker of Parliament. I told Swaba on the 9th of 6th and 7th of January. That same constitution mandates fair hearing under Article 19 of the Constitution. So don't be seen to be benefiting from part of the Constitution and also allowing a certain part or not allowing a certain part of the Constitution not to work. That cannot be a way to run a democracy.
Have you ever got disappointed in maybe the ruling of the Speaker and as the conduct be or you going to Parliament, you have virtually worked with this Speaker. This is the only Speaker you have worked with. You have not had the opportunity of working with other speakers. Okay, but Oko Parliament, I know now people like Babin, they have been there for a long time. They have experience. Okay, who share judgment been Assafuah? Do you get do you sometimes get disappointed?
Yes, obviously sometimes. Sometimes they get very disappointed, especially because over 32 years in Parliament, standing as a lawyer to so many years. So he's smart. Even when Adiano or Yana Onim you find a way to justify it. The same way he's trying to justify this unfortunate ruling. He's trying to justify it. He's using subservient laws to topple a constitutional provision. Constitution, and I'm who council best standing on this. Standing on this in a subservient law, kind of. It is subservient to the Constitution of Ghana. Article 11 is very clear as to the sources of law in that kind of hierarchy.
In some PTV